This was supposed to be a Grail. The end of a quest. Looks like the quest's going to continue for a bit. I think I'm going to have 2 cups of tea for this. Now let's have a look and see what the damage is here. First up, well, actually the manual and everything is pretty good. I've seen a lot worse manuals, and the VIP card has been unscratched, which honestly, that's just a nice little cherry on the cake. The disc itself is clean, and I'm going to be honest, I've sank about an hour into this already because it was a game I wanted to replay, especially when we all know it's getting re-released anyway. Honestly, I would have even been okay with the box being the way it is. Looking from a distance you can't really tell anything, but looking close you can see the water damage. But this interior, it's not good. It's not good at all. We don't normally see like this, but I don't know. My first reaction was that this is mouldy. I'm not 100% sure that is the case. I think it's just the water damage has kind of affected it. But come on. I mean, I got this, I wouldn't say cheaper. I had a lot of CeX credit to trade in for. But getting something in this condition, it's not right. It's not right at all. And I'm going to be honest, I've usually had an overwhelmingly positive experience with CeX and their releases. Usually do give you a decent version. This kind of feels like it was something that was the last one left. They had the other choice was a cover reprinted, and they thought they'd send it on the hopes that I won't send it back. I'm not happy with the quality of this, but it's a Grail. It's a game I really want to have in the collection. It was, when I started collecting GameCube, this was the big one I wanted. I wanted to experience one of my favourite games of all time.
20 years ago, the Wind Waker style of Link was still running strong. We had the Wind Waker itself, 4 swords, Minish Cap, and for a lot of people, that was great. But there was also a big group of fans who really missed the tones and style of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And honestly, that Space World demo really did not help expectations at all. Twilight Princess wasn't technically the darkest Zelda, but thematically it was right up there, and it stood out because of it. Switching between human and wolf Link felt perfect. The dungeons were incredible, Arbiter's Grounds especially, and the game gave us some genuinely cool additions to the arsenal, like the spinner and the ball of chain, alongside smart upgrades to old favourites like the Gale Boomerang and the Claw Shots. And Midna. Midna's still a fan favourite for a reason. What's strange is that this kind of Zelda now feels like it was a really long time ago. I never fully clicked with the DS games. Skyward Sword did a lot of things right, but always felt a little bit held back. The motion controls and not having a fully explorable grounded Hyrule. Games like Link Between Worlds and Echoes of Wisdom build brilliantly on A Link to the Past, and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are incredible in their own right. But Twilight Princess almost feels like the third game in an Ocarina of trilogy. No open world, huge sprawling dungeons, items that actually matter. And honestly, I'd really love to see another Zelda in this style.
I think what hits hard with this is that this game really means something to me. Twilight Princess, well, it was my launch Wii game. I remember getting the Wii on launch and the hoops we had to jump through to get it, To the point that the Wii, well, we were told it wasn't going to come for Christmas Day, but it did. And I remember that Christmas Day in 2006, sitting down, being able to play the fantastic new Zelda release. And it's what I've replayed time and time again on the Wii, on the Wii U. And for me, this was going to be the final piece of the puzzle, getting it on GameCube. The price is steadily increasing. Not rapidly, but every time I've looked at this, it's went up in price. And let's face it, CeX roulette is always a thing. I mean, let's be honest, it's the 20th anniversary of this game as well. But we all know Nintendo was just going to announce it. They were sitting there, Cup of Quest, he's bought the GameCube version, let's re-release it on the Switch too. But now I've got the dilemma. Do I take this back for a full refund? Or do I keep it? I don't know. I really wanted this in my collection, but not like this. I think every time I look at it, I'll be disappointed. But there is a slight light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not happy with having to do it, but there's a potential way I can get a good copy of this while also taking a very damaged version out of CeX circulation. Because we all know CeX is going to look at this and put it back on the shelf for somebody else. And if this is mold, it's not something you see often, but it's something that can absolutely decimate a collection. Mold can't be stopped. Well, it can be, but you would have to pretty much destroy everything. And you know what? Manual is fine. Disc is clean. It works. There's a lot worse. My other option here is buying a replacement cover on eBay. But what would you guys do? Would you just take it back? Try another CeX roulette? There is currently two. There's two copies of this. Well, this is one of them. So really it's one other copy. That could be worse. Could be better, could be worse. I also want the manual, so let's face it, having a cover that looks good but missing the manual is going to cost a lot more. I think it's about £80 for a manualless version, which suggests to me that a manual alone is going to cost about £25. So much better. The artwork looks absolutely pristine. There's a little nick here which is on the box itself, but apart from that, absolutely perfect and well deserving of what Twilight Princess should be. A premium Zelda entry, an absolutely fantastic title that is on its 20th anniversary. Now, I should have sent this back. However, when I looked, CeX had inexplicably sold out of every version of Twilight Princess. So I couldn't exactly send it back and order another one. I couldn't even send it back and just get a box only one, because the replacement box actually came with a further manual. And this one actually also came with the little Nintendo Wi-Fi connection booklet as well. So that was just a nice little addition. I have been playing this. I'm not getting far. I'm still in the first village. But believe me, I'm going to sink some time into this one. A new quest is about to start. And I know that this one is going to get a re-release. But some games are that good that you can play them time and time again. It's been 10 years since I last played Twilight Princess, and if I have to play it twice in 1 year, well, that may be. Now, at the end of the day, I felt the best way to resolve this was to take that horrible copy out of circulation. Now, I could have actually taken this back, got a full refund and bought one on eBay, but honestly, between the CeX version and this one, especially if I choose to sell the manual and stuff, I'm going to come out a lot cheaper than buying on eBay. Which is kind of insane when you think about it, how much of a difference the price is, especially now that CeX don't have copies, so the price of this one is going to start going a little bit silly, it seems. Hope not. I hope more copies get in so it can kind of keep it down. But a Grail, a GameCube Grail, is in my collection. I feel it's been a quest just to get one. Fantastic. Can you believe The Legend of Zelda is 40 years old now? Oh, it feels like just yesterday I was sinking my teeth into Ocarina of Time, exploring the dreamlike world of Link's Awakening, and, well, reaching for the skies in Skyward Sword. I can't wait to see what the next entry brings us, but for now, I think I'm going to go back and try and complete this and go back and maybe replay some of my favourite titles. What's your favourite Zelda title of all time? And have you had a CeX nasty that you've had to try and rectify? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this kind of content, leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps out. It's absolutely free and it lets me know what you guys want to see more. See you next time.